What is going on, everybody? So today we are going to start our Fields to Fortune series. No, we are not done with the Montana Cattle Ranch series. However, I thought it would be fun to mix it up a bit and try to do another series in the meantime. And the objective of this series is to go from our starting money, which we're going to start with $500,000 and a $500,000 loan right there, and we are going to go from that to $1 billion. Now we're going to see how long that actually takes. We have our years set up so we can actually see how long it takes, and then our month, or our days per month is only 1 day per month. Now nothing is off the table, so we are going to be able to use anything unrealistic or whatever. Now, the only thing that I'm not going to allow myself to do or do at all are the subsidies. So we cannot do any subsidies at all. Where are they at? Right here. So we cannot use any of these. However, we can use other forms of things to produce income. And then we did allow ourselves to customize one field that we're going to start off with buying. Now, if we look at the map, we are on Ray County, Missouri, and pretty much every field is nothing but soybeans and corn. But it makes sense. However, we have plot 45 down here, and what I did is I went ahead and just turned it to grass. That is the only modification to any field that we've done or to the game period. Now, we are going to start off and we're going to buy field 45, and it's 5.8 acres, and it's going to cost us $28,000. Now, we will allow ourselves to do contracts or do contract work as part of our challenge goes, but I think this would be a fun little series to do on the side, and they are probably going to be a lot longer episodes, but let us go ahead and get started. Now, I'm going to start off by picking up a few pieces of equipment, and luckily there is some stuff on sale that we can use. And first thing first, where is it at? There is a... Here we go. It's a Fiat Universal 650 four-wheel drive, but we can modify this thing up to 250 horsepower. And I do believe we are going to start off with this tractor. Let's go ahead and just look through the modifications. We're going to keep the cab. I kind of like that open in the back, though. I think we're going to go with that. We're going to upgrade the engine so we do have 250 horse. Tires, I think we'll throw some Michelins on there. Wheels set up. You know what? We will go for duals on this thing. Front. No, I don't need to spend any extra money on that. No, we don't need to worry about lights. We will go ahead and throw some weight on the front because we don't have a 3-point hitch or a PTO on the front. So this is going to cost us $24,000. I'm trying to be very reasonable with our money here. And then there's this trailer on sale, and I believe this is an auto-loading baling trailer. And I'm pretty much fine with everything. So that's another $13,500. And then I believe there was a baler on sale too. Yeah, here we go. So we are going to up the working speed on things. Like I said, we're going to allow ourselves to do pretty much anything unrealistic. Whether that's the lizard combine harvesters or whatever, we're going to allow ourselves to do. Now, we obviously have to earn that money in order to buy them. So we are going to pick this up. This is going to cost us $9,100. And we're already down to $424,000. So I don't think there's anything else that I think I need to pick up right away in the used market. However, let's just take a quick glance over. No. So we are going to pick ourselves up a mower, and I think we're going to go with... Where is it at? We're going to go with this double bar mower. Wheels doesn't really matter to me. We will increase the working speed. And that's another $5,000. So, I mean, not bad. Not to start off with a mowing setup, I should say. I could have went with this, but we won't jump to that just quite yet. Besides, actually, I can't even use that. I'd need a front PTO for that. Okay. We're gonna say that's good for now. So we got a baler. Oh, I didn't see if that can make silage bales. Let me take a quick look. No, so this just makes regular bales. So in order to do silage, we would have to buy a wrapper right off the bat. And I don't think there's one in our budget. No. So, okay. Where's all my equipment? Oh, it's back here. So we're going to load all this up, and we're going to head over to the new farm. I'll meet you over there. So we made it over here to the field, and as you can see, we can't even get into our field just quite yet. I do need to make another purchase. We got to buy ourselves a chainsaw. And that'll be $500, and luckily it comes right to us, and we don't have to go to the store. So let me go ahead and clear some of this brush. And we're going to open up a nice little drive for us. I am going to have to do a little construction to the ground so that way we can have a smoother entrance. But I think this will be a nice little start here. So let us go into construction. And where is it at? Let's do this. Make it a little wider. So we want to go from here to here. So that way we have a nice little drive to get into our lot. I may have to expand this out some more in the future, but for now, I'm going to call that good. Let me do a little smoothing here, so it's not as difficult to get up in here. This is okay for now. We can definitely do some fixing up later on, but at least this allows us to get up into our field. Now we are going to do some construction before we get into anything else, but let us go ahead and drive down here. So this is our field. It's like 5 acres, I believe, but nice little slope to it. Shouldn't be too bad on this tractor, at least I'm hoping not. But I think we're going to set up shop right here. So let me go ahead and hop out of the tractor, and we are going to begin construction. Alright, there we go. We have got the basic layout complete. We went ahead and put ourselves in 3 boosted large greenhouses. We have a debris crusher with a limestone production. We have a buying station. And then let me go ahead and we have to buy ourselves a watering trailer. I don't think there was any in the used market, but let's take a quick glance. No. So let us go ahead and find, here we go. We're going to pick up, we could get the lizard for 10k, but I'm going to turn on auto watering anyway. So, well, this will hold milk and slurry. You know what? We will buy this. And like I said, we are doing unrealistic on this playthrough. Like I said, it's more of just to see how quick we can go from where we are at to $1 billion, and how quick we can do it with the mods and everything that are out. So this is going to cost $11,000, and I think we're paying a fee, $281 to have it delivered. And then there was one other. Oh, I know what it is. We need ourselves a trailer. We will need more, obviously, here in the future, but right now, actually, I need 2 things. I need a trailer. We're going to go with the lizard for this. However, I think it's 20k. It is. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think we are good. We're going to up the capacity onto this up to... No, we'll do 1 million. And then we'll set the wheels to that. We'll go no brands. We're going to run the camouflage on this one. Cover, let us do... I think just black. Yeah, that'll work. So that's 21,000. And then we need to buy ourselves a conveyor. Where are they? Here we go. And we're going to go with the quick belt lizard. We will do... why? No. We'll do 3 times speed. And that's another 10k. And this should be long enough to get us where I need for the lime production. And we're just going to pick this thing up and carry it on over. That should do. I don't think it'll be interrupted. And it's going to work. Perfect. However, I think every month I have to come up and actually like operate it just to get it to work. Now, I've never used this production for the lime. Okay, so it doesn't do too many cycles a month. But starting off, I think that'll be okay. We will enable watering for that. And then, yeah, that'll do for now. We will definitely be upgrading this facility in the future. And we will probably end up putting a second debris crusher in at some point. But for now, I'm going to call that good. Let me go ahead and hop in the tractor. And let us go ahead and get these greenhouses going. I'll tell you what, this tractor does not want to stop at all. Like, the braking on it is pretty bad. But it does have some quick get up and go. I will give it that. Just not good for stopping power. And I should only need, I don't know, we'll do 10,000 liters to start. There we go. Like I said, I'm putting on watering or enabling auto watering, as well as we're going to do automatic sell off on things, just so it goes quick and we're not having to run to the store, which is literally like way across the map. And we're still left with a decent grass field. So let us park this and get these productions going right away, so that way we have income coming in. I mean, we do have the 4 windmills, but it's not going to completely do for us. So we've got that to selling, okay. I don't want to do peppers. Thank you. Okay. That's rolling. Oh. I forgot that I have the automatic door closing mod on here. And you're used to clicking and you're not supposed to. Alright, enable that. Change output to selling. Boom. Activate. And this one. That one didn't want to open. Activate. Enable watering. Change. Selling. Boom. And then we have what? $16,000 left over. I think we are going to use the rest of this, and we're going to get ourselves some bees. Because why not? I honestly think they're overpowered personally, but it's not a bad idea. I want to do... We'll do the pallet here, and then I'm going to help ourselves out. And we're going to put a selling point right over it, so that way as soon as they produce some honey, it sells it off. Not to mention we can sell off our productions right here as well. Boom. So that puts us down to 15,000. And then here we go. Now I think this beehive right here is the most overpowered one. Now I could be wrong. And if you do know if there's actually one better than this, comment down below. But this thing, the amount of acres that these bees will cover, I think it's like 1,000 yards or 1,000 meters. It's something pretty insane. But we're going to take them and we're going to just stack them up right along here. I think we will use... I think we'll leave ourselves with $5,000. I think that seems like a pretty good number. I think we could do one more even. Oh, didn't want to do that. And nobody uses this door, so something can go there anyway. You know what? We might as well just fill up the whole line. Cool. Now we have a bunch of bees. So now we have a pretty good starting setup, and it should generate quite a bit of money as we go. But let me go ahead and unload this off the trailer, and maybe we'll cut this. You know what? We will cut this right away. So let me go ahead and get everything off the trailer and set up, and we will begin to mow. Alright, before we start to mow, I'm actually going to increase the gravel just to get rid of this little chunk here, because it's going to be really hard to mow around. And it's going to use a little bit more of our money, but that's okay. I'm alright with that. We'll just go gravel all the way. extend this out a little more. Cool. I'm happy with that. So now I've never used this mower, so let's give it a whirl. Let's kick on the radio and get this lot cut. Well, apparently it is not ready to cut because I don't think there's any grass on the ground, is there? There's a little bit. Maybe we'll wait till next month because I don't think it is quite ready. And plus, I think instead we will do some contracts to see if we can get enough money for a windrower. Because that is one thing I forgot about. I was sitting there like, well, how am I going to bale all this up? And I realized that I, forgot the windrower. Yeah, there's very little grass there. I think we will wait till next month for sure. But let us go ahead and... Oh, if this thing will stop. I don't think this thing has any brakes at all. Let us go ahead and check out what kind of contracts we have. Do have some fertilizing ones. That's a bigger field. Got some spraying contracts. I will not do these supply and transport contracts. I meant to have them turned off. There's a weeding one. I would have to... I think I would have to lease equipment for those. Which, I mean, is not a big deal, I guess. Okay, this is right next to us. Plus, we can lease that out for $200. We would have to buy some herbicide. You know what? I think we will do this. Let us... Cool. And then let us accept the contract. And we... Why did it do both? You know what? We could technically do both. We've already got the sprayer rented. We would just have to buy herbicide for both of these. Okay. Well, let me go to... Never mind, it's already here. Let us buy some herbicide. Do I got enough to buy at least one thing to finish one contract? I had to remember where it was at. Okay. Okay, for 2,000 liters of herbicide, we're looking at $2,400. And we are going to be flat broke. But hopefully this allows me to at least finish one of the fields. Otherwise, we are in trouble. So let me get everything loaded up, and I will meet you over at the field. Well, I guess I didn't have to go very far at all. It's literally right here. Am I going to be able to fold out? Yep. I just don't think this is going to be enough herbicide to do this field. I don't know. We're going to find out. Otherwise, we may just have to wait until next month to do contracts. Okay, so let us turn on the radio and let's get to work. Oh no, this does not have the precision farming setup. We're in trouble. There's no way we complete this. Absolutely no way is this possible. I hope I'm wrong. I figured this would have precision farming set up to it because we have it on. Oh no. We might have just wasted our money. Big time. I hoping not, but we're already down to 1,700. We'll see what it does. I'm not convinced that we're going to be able to do this. I mean, we're up to 25% of the contract complete. Yeah. I'm just not convinced this is possible. I hope I am wrong. I mean, I could buy some more herbicide out of our buying station, but I don't think that's going to do it either. It may. It may. We may get lucky enough. Now I think I got myself in a pickle and I'm stuck. No, we're good. Let's go. Not very graceful, but hey, it is what it is. Now the problem I'm seeing currently is I can't see what we've done on the map, and so it's kind of just a guessing game. I guess I'll do the boundaries or the headlands first, and maybe we can fill in what we didn't do. Already under 1,000 liters. I'm just not convinced we're going to be able to do this. So let me try to measure out the boom width. Maybe start here. Let's go a little faster. Oh, there's a big ravine in the middle. Yeah, see, I can't even tell where I've been, where I haven't been. I'm just trying to rush and get as much of this done as possible. And hoping we can somehow complete this. We're down to 600 liters. But we're 89% complete. Maybe this is possible. Maybe we can do this with 2,000 liters. But now I'm running into I don't know where I've been and where I haven't been. So it's just kind of a guessing game. Hang on. Let's see if we can actually pull it up on this map and see. And I have no data on that field. I don't think I could pull it up and tell it all. Oh, this is a bummer. We're down to 96%. Come on. Find 97. Okay. Let's find the missing spot. Was it the edges? Do I need to do the edges better? Good thing this ain't my sprayer. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, where did I miss? Let's try to come down this way because I seen the percentage go up down here. No. Come on. Let us find it. Oh, now I'm stuck. There we go. I think that's enough. Yeah. Oh, I could have swore I did the whole outside edge. Let's try to cut this way, maybe. I don't think this is... Oh, 99. Oh, we did it. Oh, I was sweating that. I didn't think we were going to be able to pull that off. We're left with 155 liters of herbicide. But that is contract complete. And we will take that. For 8,000 plus the cost of herbicide. Hey, we'll take it. Oh no, why did I complete it? I did not mean to do that. I was going to use that sprayer for the other field so that way we could, you know, knock two out at once. So now I have to lease that equipment out again. That is a bummer. That is very, very unfortunate. let us go ahead and pull the contracts back up. Okay. Now this one's on the other side of the map. Oh, nope. I can't even complete this now because I was going to use that equipment and now it won't let me lease it off. So, that's a fail. We can't even complete this one now. There we go. Cancel that. Yeah, I guess that is what it is. We could do... I really don't want to do a big weeding contract. I mean, I will. Where's field 8? Depends how far we have to travel. I hope it's not that far. All the way across the map. Where's this other one at? Field 27. I think that one's semi-close. Yeah. What does he have planted there? Soybeans, so it wouldn't be... I guess it wouldn't be too terrible. You know what? Let's get rid of this. So that way the equipment will pop in closer to where he's at. And... so it's going to cost $400 to lease the equipment. You know what? Let's go for it. That's an extra $14,000 that we could use right off the bat. And we got a decent sized weeder at least. We'll take it. Can't complain about that too much, I guess. Alright, where... so I can pull out of here, and then... I think I go down this driveway? I could be completely wrong. I've never played on this map, so this is completely new to me. And trying to figure out where we gotta go. So it looks like I can just go down his driveway to the left. Come on, cars. There we go. So I should be able to just go down his driveway, and hopefully the field is there. One thing I did notice on this map is a lot of these other fields, you have to go through other fields just to get into that field, which is pretty cool. So, like, you have some Missouri crossing situations, which are really awesome, which will be really cool down the road, I think. But I'm definitely excited to see what kind of things we can accomplish on this map. I'm pretty sure this was not the way to do it, but hey, I can't help it. They made it so complicated. Now, I will be hiring help for some contracts and some things we do. I definitely won't be doing it all myself. Just to let everybody know. But otherwise, what do you guys think of this kind of playthrough? I know it's been done by other people, and that's where I got the inspiration to do it. I think it would be a lot of fun, ultimately, just to see how fast we can do it. The game's been out for a long time now, so there are a bunch of really cool mods that we can get, and a lot of cool equipment to make things easier. I know one thing I did not go over yet are the settings we plan on doing, and I've pretty much got everything turned on. We've got Fieldstone turned on, as well as we've got weeds turned on. You know what? Let us just look really quick instead of me trying to guess. So we've got it in real-time scale. We will change this to normal difficulty. I didn't know it was on normal difficulty, or easy, sorry. So we'll change that to normal. Days per month 1. Snow is off. Crop destruction is off. And so is periodic plowing. But we do have Fieldstone on as well as weeds on. Disaster destruction enabled. And then pretty much I keep all this the same. I allow the workers to buy the seed, fertilizer, and everything else. And then we are allowed to do baling and foraging and whatnot on other fields. But that's only to, like, say I've got grass that's in the middle of my field and somebody else's field. We're able to just pick that up. I'm not going to go mow or do anything else on anybody else's field. Nor do I think I can, to be honest with you. Uh, like I said in the beginning, every field is nothing but soybeans and corn on this map. But it is a very beautiful map nonetheless. But let me go ahead and turn on the radio and let's get this field knocked out. Okay. If you know what's going on, comment down below. Maybe you can help me out. But after all that, we're only down to 10% of the field. And for the life of me, I cannot figure out why. Yeah. I think I'm going to hire this out to a worker. I don't think it's going to let me hire it out to a worker. Let me try this. It won't let me. What is going on? It literally will not, like... I don't get it. We've got the weeder lowered, and we've gone over a majority of the field, but yet it doesn't seem to be working. And I have no clue as to why. Like, nothing, we're not going up at all. Am I on the wrong... No, I'm on field 27, nor would it let me do it on another field. I'm so confused. I don't get it. I don't understand. Like, what is going on? the percentage wouldn't be going up if we weren't doing it correctly. And I I don't know. I don't understand what is going on here or why it's not going up or the percentage is not going up. Like, do I have to do multiple passes? Which I've never had to do on any field, on any playthrough. So, what is going on? I may not be able to complete this contract. I just may not be able to do it at all. Like, it won't let me hire out a worker to try to complete this. Like, see, there's weeds right there. Why didn't it take it out? Oh, boy. I don't understand. I don't know what's wrong. Huh. I don't get it, guys. I absolutely do not understand what is the problem here. Like, let me try to turn around. Let's lift this weeder up. We'll try to go to the edge of the field. No, I don't want to completely unfold it. Now let me hire out a contract worker, though. Are you going to do the job, though? Why aren't you moving? Hello? It said they completed their task. Excuse me? Huh? What is going on? You know what? Maybe that was part of the problem. I lowered the weeder too soon. Does this increase it? Is this map just buggy? Like, okay, there is weeds right there. Why is it not being destroyed? Am I missing something here? No. I don't need to spray herbicide. I don't get it, y'all. I absolutely do not understand. This is becoming quite the show, I guess. Can I hire a worker now? I can hire a worker now. Are they going to actually do work this time, though? No. They're not even going to drive the tractor. I wonder if this field is bugged. That was the canceled one. Remove small weeds in the field using a weeder. I think this contract is bugged, guys. I really do. Like, nothing I am doing is working. It is just absolute chaos. It doesn't work. What blows my mind is our percentage went up even. So it's not like it wasn't working from the beginning. It's obviously working to some extent, but you know what? I give up. I give up. I give up with this contract. You, sir, I will not do another contract for Field 27. Ain't doing it. Cancel that. You know what? Whatever. I lost the least money, but how can I complete something that won't allow me to complete it? I don't know. But I think that's where we're going to call it on the first episode of the Fields to Fortune series. Very different than what I'm used to doing. I hope you guys enjoy this longer episode. It's kind of me goofing off and just saying how quick we can hit $1 billion. And I do hope you guys enjoy this series. Like I said, these are going to be longer episodes. So if you enjoy it, please smash that like button for me. I would greatly appreciate it. Otherwise, I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Peace.